Blog Talk Radio.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to The Spot. We have many wonderful things for your listening pleasure. The Spot represents the independent artist. The finger-snapping spoken word artists. The R&B artists that are bringing the soul back. The gospel, the rock and roll, the rappers. The finger-snapping spoken word artists. The gospel, the rock and roll, the rappers. Grind hard, work all day, but here is the place where you can come and play. Welcome to The Spot with Paradyme.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Spot. Today we are chilling out and listening to some independent music, spoken word, R&B, rock and roll, pretty much everything we got covered tonight.
You ready?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Spot. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a great show planned for you. I'm so excited about our guest tonight. Sel is an amazing, diverse, wonderful, beautiful artist coming out of Detroit. Those that have heard her work are definitely feeling it. If you haven't before tonight, then you are going to definitely appreciate this artist. If you haven't had a chance to, check out the commercial I put on YouTube. It kind of samples just a couple snippets of her music while you're listening, waiting for her to come on. And that'll give you kind of a general idea what she's about. But without further ado, we're going to introduce Sel. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. So what do you got to do with your resolution coming up? What you got?
I'm just going to work harder at promoting myself, getting out a little bit more and focusing more on my music this year instead of being all over the place trying to do a whole bunch of stuff at one time. So I'm going to stay focused and motivated. So that's my thing for 2011.
Yeah, I got you. I think our themes are a little bit the same. The same. I definitely understand. Definitely understand. So how long have you been in this whole music thing? How long have you been performing?
Oh, wow. I hate to say like 20 years. But yeah, probably like close to like 15 years because I started out fairly young doing music. So I first started out rapping, so I was always in female girl groups and stuff like that. And then as I got older, I matured and then just was like, I'm going to do this on my own. So here I am today.
Okay. So Organic Soul, that is your latest project, correct?
Yep, it's Deluxe Organic.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Deluxe Organic. Sorry about that. Deluxe Organic.
Okay.
And that was released when?
I released it this past summer in June. So, yep, so June of this year, even though this year is about to close, yeah.
Okay. So with your previous projects and Deluxe Organic, is anything different about it that maybe sets it apart in your eyes from the previous projects that you've done?
I grew up a lot on Deluxe Organic, so my experiences were much more mature. And on this last one, I solely did a whole bunch of everything by myself. Versus I had more help on my first album, and this one I was really driving a lot. So, yeah, I got my feet dirty on this one. So, yeah, that would be the biggest difference is just maturity and doing more and handling more on my own.
Okay, and what was that like for you? I think we all kind of go through a point in our careers where it's like, okay, I really need to know this, and I really need to know exactly what it is that I'm doing on my own. Was that kind of what drove you to have to learn it so much on your own, and how did you learn? I mean, I'm a tutorials person, so
well,
I'm learning everything right now. So, I mean, how did you learn?
Well, my first project, I worked with a lot of guys. They were, so my team at that time were a lot of guys. So, you know, the music industry is really male-driven. So they did a lot of stuff, and it was a lot of things that I didn't like. So being the only female, I always found myself fighting or arguing about this is what I want, this is how I want to be seen, I want to do this, I want to do that. So by the time I got to this album, it was like I had to do a lot of stuff. So it was like I learned trial and error on my first project, and on this one, I had to do it. I had to read more, had to sacrifice a little bit more, save a little bit more money, because everything was, a lot was solely on me. So I was marketing, I was performing, I was setting stuff up. So it's a catch-22 to doing it, but it makes you stronger, and you learn more doing it. But at the end of the day, you know, we always all need help. But yeah, so just trial and error the first time around really made me, you know, say that I have to be driving this project because it's my vision, it's my dream. So yeah.
Okay, definitely understand that, and I think it makes you feel like you have a little more control too, right?
Right. At the end of the day.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes getting people to understand your vision on things. You know what I mean? As opposed to being able to go in there and actually do it yourself.
Right.
Okay, I definitely understand that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a track on. And the first track I think we're gonna play is, and all your tracks are great. I really want to let you know that. You know, your sound is just wonderful. Let's go to Beautiful first.
Okay.
Okay, and this is featuring Big Tone. Is this an artist that you worked with before, or how did that come about for you to do this single?
Big Tone is from Detroit. I love Big Tone because he worked a lot with Dilla, and I had never met Dilla before, even though we're from, you know, same city. He was almost like an urban legend to me, and so I always wanted like that sound, like that Detroit-like sound, like Slum Village, Dwelle. I wanted that sound, and when I met him, he was able to do that for me. So he produced a number of tracks on this album, and he's a great artist and real humble person. So when I hooked up with him, and I was like, that's the sound, that's the sound. He gave it to me, and I was just really, really happy. So I felt like I had a piece of JD through him because I knew he worked with him a lot.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and put that track on. The guest calling number is 347-884-8899. If anybody has any questions to Sel, go ahead and give me a call. Press 1 to put your hand up. And if you're in the chat room and you have a question, go ahead and let me know. You already got some Michigan love in there. My girl Styles is in there saying representing Detroit. All right, this is beautiful. And that was Beautiful by Sel, the wonderful, amazing Sel that is joining us tonight. We have 2 shout-outs for you in the chat room. Style from Detroit said to tell you what and, oh, gosh. Am I saying his name right? Cole M. David. Cole, C-O-L-M. David. I also want to give you a shout and tell you that he really loves your music.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Oh, and I do have a message from somebody earlier also, which is actually a message from me because it's the same thing that I need to tell you. We need to know where you got that bag from on the picture.
Oh my God! I got it from a shop that it's not open anymore. Where did I get that? You know what? I'm trying to think. Are you
telling me the truth, and you just don't want me to have the same bag? Because you know that's what women tell each other. It's not anymore.
It's not, because I bought the last bag. It was it's a store here called it's C'est La Vie, and it's only 2 stores, and they have a bag. And I was like, I want that bag, but I've searched it online. So just type in PARCEL. So it's parcel. So you might find it. You might find an older version of that bag. But yeah, I love that bag, and I had to get it.
That bag is hot.
I love that
when
bag.
I was doing the iMovie for the show, like I kept like iMovie didn't want to work with me, so I could get the bag. And it was like if I get the bag, I had to take out some of her face. I really had to think about that. I'm like, trying to get the bag in the side.
I know. Even when my bag has holes in it, I just asked my mom to sew it up for me. But yeah, I love it.